Yeah. So there's a handful of fixed costs that a seller has to pay, and then there's a couple of other things that you need to think about. The first is paying your real estate agent and your attorney. So those are obviously going to vary depending on the professional. So you need to think about those expenses. There's also a transfer tax in New York State, which is $4 per $1,000 of the sales price. So that's just something that you can't get around. So those are fixed costs for sellers here in New York State. There's a couple of other things that you need to think about and be prepared for. So number one is getting the home ready to sell. So if you have like some fixing up you need to do, or painting, or little projects that you've done that you need to get across the finish line, you're gonna have to budget for those and get those things taken care of to get it show ready. You also need to make sure that you have the proper smoke alarms and carbon monoxide alarms in the home. So just getting the home ready, any moving costs and storage and things like that. So prepping the home. And then you also need to think about negotiations. So sometimes an offer will come through and they will request some sort of credit or ask you to pay for some of the buyer's agent's commission. So these again are like negotiable things. It's not always set in stone, but you need to be prepared for that in case they do ask for some sort of credit or for you to cover any portion of the commission for the buyer's agent. And then also, if there's any issues that come up during the home inspection, if they find repair issues in the home, sometimes they'll try to renegotiate the purchase price or ask for a credit or ask for you to take care of those items that came up in the report. So you need to be prepared for those things. Again, these are negotiable. They're not always set in stone, but something you want to think about as a cost of selling a home.